All right, welcome back. Joining us virtually right now, we have Daphne Olivier, the unconventional dietitian. Daphne, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
All right, so we're continuing our conversation about multivitamins and supplements. We kind of started it last week. Today we're tackling multivitamins. So what should people kind of know before they go out and buy a multivitamin?
So it's really important to know that all multivitamins are not created equal. So something like that's in a capsule versus a tablet is more likely to be digested and absorbed easier. Sometimes the things that bind tablets together make it really hard for your body to break it down and utilize the nutrients that are in there. Also, not all the nutrients that are in a multivitamin will be absorbed if it's bound together in a tablet type form. So you want to make sure that when you're taking it that you're going to be able to absorb what's in that multivitamin.
Okay, and what are some of the key things that people need to look for? We were talking about folic acid and stuff like that during the break. So what are some tips that you can offer our viewers?
So something like folate is going to be better absorbed as one of your B vitamins. So folic acid, folate are often identified as being the same thing. They're not exactly the same thing. Folate is going to be absorbed better than folic acid. Another thing to keep in mind is that something that has a vitamin that has iron in it may make you it may make your stomach a little bit uncomfortable. So you can get multivitamins that don't have iron if it makes you uncomfortable whenever you take your multivitamin. And then another thing, a question that I get a lot is people will say that they get concerned about being able to absorb their multivitamin because it might turn their urine bright yellow. And that's true. It's a good possibility, but that's just an excessive amount of riboflavin. It's a specific nutrient. And again, it's a B vitamin that is maybe found in a multivitamin. And so if there's more than your body can absorb, which is often the case, it will turn your urine bright yellow. So it's nothing to be alarmed about. You're still absorbing a lot of things in there potentially, but just maybe more riboflavin than you need.
Okay, these are all really great points. And so Daphne, we're talking about the different percentages around like what percentages should people be looking for when they pick up and read the label on the back?
That's a great question. So ideally, we would want it to be, somewhere around, remembering that a supplement is to supplement the food that you eat. So we don't want to rely on our multivitamins to get all the nutrients that we need. But around 50% is a good number to shoot for. And then that way you can make up the rest of the nutrients that you need for your daily allowance through the foods that you eat.
Perfect. Daphne, these are great tips. Thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, if you at home want to rewatch this, head to our website, klaf.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.